Hi guys, welcome to another bonus content video. As you can see, a little bit different this time. I've got the Championship Manager 93-94 update this time installed. I've been seeing a lot of people playing with it, so I thought I'd give it a crack and yeah, show you guys what it looks like. So I will put the link for it from the Champman 0102.co.uk website down in the in the description there for the page where I got it. There's a couple of versions. I'll put the link for the page with the latest one in there. Big shout out to the guys who've done a lot of work on this. Cam F and Nick, I think, are the main two, who've basically, just done this as far as I know. So what I thought I'd do is let's go and have a look at some stuff, some players. And what I thought I might do as well, guys, is I might actually, I think what I'm going to do is once a week I'm going to take over a team. Well, not once a week. I'm going to take over a team on this and just upload on the Sunday once a week. I'll play some off-screen time and just give you little tidbits here and there, just so that I don't have. It's not too much, not taking over the city and the berry save. So, English Premier League, here we are in 93-94. I'm not going to try and spend too long on this because, I could just fall into a massive wormhole here. So, let's just have a quick look. Let's go to Liverpool, for example. We've got players in here, like we've got a 18-year-old Robbie Fowler, 14-year-old Michael Owen, Ian Rush, 15-year-old Steven Gerrard, Ronnie Rosenthal. Let's have a look at Man United. 29-year-old Peter Schmeichel, Steve Bruce, 21-year-old Roy Keane, 18-year-old David Beckham, Eric Cantona, what a player. 29-year-old Mark Hughes. 19-year-old Ryan Giggs. Wow. Brian Robson. Darren Ferguson. Is Fergie manager at this point? Yeah, he still would be, wouldn't he? Yep. Cool. Alright, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take over Leeds because I support Leeds. So here we are, done. Alright, let's save the game. Yay! Alright, respectable league position, excellent. Alright, let's have a look. So I won't go into too much detail having a look at the league squad. What I am going to have a quick look at is I've had a quick look at some of this in here already, and there are some really young players like Patrick Vieira at Caen. Look at that. 17. There was a lot of players from the 0102 update on here that are like 14, 17 years old, and they are absolutely amazing. But in saying that, let's where are we? Argentina, Diego Maradona. Look at those stats. 32 years old. Got Barcelona, got Michael Laudrup, Stoichkov, 27-year-old Romario. God, there's some players here. Leonardo, 23 years old, a 23-year-old Cafu, and it's Sao Paulo. God, just spend, dude. I literally could spend years on this just looking at players. Fabio Aurelio, yep. Former Liverpool player, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I could literally just spend a millennia on this. It's Alan Shearer at Blackburn, 22 years old. Who else can we look at? Oh, there's just so many. That's a club. That's why there's no club called Oliver Kay. Or in this case, Oliver Kahn. Have a look at this. Oliver Kahn. Look at his stats. What a goalkeeper. What a goalkeeper. Absolutely amazing. German team. Klinsmann. Lothar Matthäus. He's 32 years old though. Far out. See Bayern. I'm sure they've got some great players in here. Yeah, we've got a young Mehmet Scholl. Some of these names you'll recognise from the original one. Marcus Babbel. Speaking of that, have a look at the Leeds squad. We've got a 14-year-old Paul Robinson in goal, 15-year-old Jonathan Woodgate, Gary Kelly, Ian Hart, Jamie McMaster, and a very, very young Harry Kuehl. And I had a look, and Mark Viduka is on here. He's at Melbourne Knights. He's not very good, though, which is slightly disappointing. He might... I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, there's like... Where did I see? West Ham have got 14-year-old Rio Ferdinand. There are an absolute plethora. Joe Cole, 14-year-old Joe Cole. Look at those stats for 14. Crazy. Frank Lampard, 15 years old. Far out. Don't know who Colin Foster is. Don't know why I clicked on him. Arsenal, 29-year-old David Seaman, 14-year-old Ashley Cole. He doesn't look that crash hot though. Really quite slow. It's aggressive though. Martin Keown. Oh, Anders Limpar. Some of these names bringing back memories. Where's Ian Wright? Look at those stats. Such good players. Young Paul Merson. Let's have a look at the English squad. Tony Adams. 26-year-old. Paul Gascoigne at Lazio. Look at those stats. Which means if he's at Lazio, then at Sampdoria is probably David Platt. More quality stats. Great stuff. Hullet, sorry. I wonder, let's have a look at the Dutch team. Van Basten. Oh. Edwin van der Sar. 22-year-old Van der Sar. God, he looks good, doesn't he? Ronald Koeman, sorry. Dennis Bergkamp at Inter. That's right. Before we went to Arsenal. Yeah, there is even Kim Kallstrom, 14-year-old Kim Kallstrom on here. So there's a lot of those Champman legends on here. Taribo West, 19-year-old Taribo West. He looks pretty good. Apart from his positioning is terrible, but that's alright. He's at Auxerre, where there is also 15-year-old Philippe Mexes. Have we got at Bordeaux? Bordeaux, there would be a 21-year-old Zinedine Zidane. Whew. So many good players. Giroud. Could just spend years doing this. Let's have a look. There's a French team with 22-year-old Barthez still at Marseille. Desailly, 24 years old. Didier Deschamps. David Ginola. I've already looked at Eric Cantona. Look at the under-21s. Claude Makelele. Robert Pires out at Metz. Bruno Gotti. I wonder if there should be Here's Thierry Henry, 15-year-old at Monaco. He's obviously playing on the left as he started out his career. Willy Sagnol. Wow, Jurgen Klinsmann. So many players. So many awesome players on here. I'm really, really excited to get started with this, guys. So, what I'm going to do. Here's the plan before I just essentially spend hours just looking at players. Oh, Gordon Strachan. 36. He looks good for a 36-year-old. Gary McAllister. Good stuff. Alright, so this is my plan. Alright, I'll get this all set up. I'm going to play through our little Turkish tour that we've got here. Don't have a lot of money in the bank. That's all good. Probably don't need a lot. Look at this, David O'Leary, former Leeds manager. Well, future Leeds manager, I guess. So, getting distracted. Focus, focus, focus. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get everything set up here, set up my training, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to play my off-season games. And I'm going to play through some games in the season there. And what I'll do is I'll stop it, and these videos will be released on that end of the week sort of time. Just once a week with this one, a little bit slower, but to speed it up, I will play games off camera. But when we come to like important games like the derby against, it's not really derby, I guess, the Classico, if you want to call it, against Scum over here. Apologies to United fans. Those kind of games, or any important FA Cup games, or I mean Leeds might. I don't know where they finished, because they won it in '91. So Aston Villa were runners up last year. Far out. I forgot about that. 15-year-old Darius Vassell. Far out. Anyway, so guys, what I'm going to do is I will do all that stuff, play some through, and we'll come back and basically I will just play those key sort of games and just chip away. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you want me to have a look at any specific players from this era. And like I said, I will leave the download the download where I got this from in the page with the steps. Really easy to follow it. Took me 10 minutes, not an issue at all. So yeah, don't forget to like I said, comment on any players you want to see or any ones you want me to sign maybe, and don't forget to subscribe, hitting that bell notification there so that you can get up to date videos. Alright guys, catch you next time, bye.